I want to talk to you about maintaining a good credit score because we rarely ever hit on that subject. So let's talk about that today, all right? So number one, obviously, paying your bills on time. Because payment history makes up 35% of your credit score, you want to make sure that your bills are being paid on time. And I know that life happens. Don't get me wrong. I haven't got too high and mighty where I feel like I don't know, No, I know. I know what it feels like to be like, damn, that due date coming up, I'm running out of money here. Where's my money? So you definitely want to reach out to those creditors, if you haven't already, because I know sometimes they'd be like, no, we've already extended the date. We cannot do another payment plan, but in the event that you haven't maxed out all of your get out of jail cards with the companies just yet, then definitely give them a call to see if you could change your due date or see if, you could just let them know that, hey, I'm going to be a couple of days late, maybe a week late or two, 3 days late or whatever. I need to know if I could get an extension or something like that. Like, you want to just communicate. See what you can do first before you just kind of rule it out, because you never know who you're talking to, you know what I mean? For some companies, you probably speak to a different person every time you call. So you may meet somebody who could do something for you, who could, make some things work for you. So definitely try to do what you can to make sure those bills are paid on time, because I don't know, for some reason, when you miss a payment, it just seemed like all that hard work you did is just undone with a matter of one missed payment. And it seems like it takes so much to get those points that you lost back after you miss one crunchy, measly ass payment. So do what you can to not do that. Do everything you can to avoid that. You know what I mean? Sometimes communication really is key. Now, maintain low balances. So your credit utilization also is another major factor in your credit score. You definitely want to keep that utilization as low as possible, okay? Low as possible. We're taught to, do 30% or less. And, I'm here to say, like, if you have like high limit cards, maybe 30% is cool, but you want to try to keep it down. I'm learning between that 10 to 15% range, especially for those of us who have a lower credit limits. We don't have much to play with, so we don't want to be reporting high utilization. But if you have to use your cards, you know what I mean? You know your situation better than me. But if you can keep it at 30%, no more than that for all of your credit cards, like 30% per card and then 30% overall, cool beans. But if you can get it lower, like 10 to 15% or even lower than that on each card and then collectively, man, you in the game. So just try to keep that utilization as low as possible, because high utilization will also mess up your credit just like that. So keep the utilization low. Only apply for new credit when you absolutely need it. Keep old accounts open. I get asked that a lot. Like, this account is paid and closed. What can I do to get this removed? And I'm like, don't do that. Like, leave that account alone. Oftentimes, our oldest accounts, have great payment history, assuming that it has great payment history now. Long credit history, leave those accounts open. Leave your oldest account open. Do not close the account. Don't try to get it removed, even if it's paid and closed, or if it's an old ass account that you're not really using. Every now and then throw a small charge on it, just to keep that account from closing. Buy a stick of gum or, something, a little $2 bag of chips. Just throw a little charge on your oldest account every now and then, just to keep that account on there, especially if it has great payment history. Having a good mix of credit also will, help you maintain a good credit score. So by a good mix of credit, I mean like auto, credit cards, mortgage, student loans, even like your credit building loans. Like I said before, it's not the end all be all. This is not the only things you can do to maintain your credit score, but this is what's helping me keep my score, afloat. Like, my score hasn't dipped, it's steady. It's either here or it's 2 points here, and I'll take that. So, if this helps, give the video a thumb up. You know what? I don't even know what's going on. I'm out. Peace.